Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another stream. Let's continue where we left off yesterday. Let me quickly set up the second monitor because I was getting a coffee. So I need to do that now. This here and this here. Perfect. And let's get right into it. So yesterday we tried to move everything to a shader graph, and we are more or less already half, well, yeah, I mean, I would say maybe halfway there. One thing I noticed yesterday, so let's maybe try that first, is the editor context. Node graph editor context. It has a function to get the extensions, but it doesn't work. Which I'm not quite sure why, but let's find out. Because that might actually be a little bit problematic, right? Or maybe not. Let's see. Graph editor context. Get extensions. Oh, there it is. And then we have another here. Why is that overloaded like that? Shouldn't that already be good enough? Or was it? This one, right? Wait, which one did I do? Why do I have two of those? What the? Wait a second. Why do I have two of those? Which one is that and which one is that? But they are identical, right? I mean, we can probably paste that here. Then the only difference is no, I mean actually I think there is no difference. That should be fine. Is that not? So maybe that was never used? But it's in the project, right? Ah, fascinating. Oh, that is a funny find. So I guess it was when I split them, but I didn't delete the original one. Which is very nice. What? Restart in public, okay. Oh, we have it here. Never mind. Okay, let's see. Does that compile? We might miss and include somewhere now. Yeah. Again, very weird that this even was a thing. But okay. Perfect. And oh yeah, I wanted to see if the save now does what we wanted to do. No. Why? Is that not how it should behave? Ah, wait. Oh, that is probably wrong, right? So 683. Yeah, that's probably wrong. Because we probably want to do wait, it's based on the asset type. But the asset type, isn't that the type ID here? That would be T type ID. That should give us now hopefully typed saves and loads. Maybe not. Oh, where? Get ID, right? So that should work. There was somewhere. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to do, yeah. But I think we will do that later. Material out. Now it will work, yeah. Yes, perfect. How does it say graph there though? Where does it get that from? It's quite no that it's alright, we should change that. Ah, because of that. Can I somehow do I mean, probably I could do a localization ID for the type, right? But there is the type ID. But do I have the localization here? Oh, I do actually. Yeah. Like that, basically. Is our editor context get asset type maybe? Or do I have the meta here? No, but I probably can get that, right? But then at this point we might as well just do... No, let's do that. And that one is context normer. Asset name, asset type name. Localized asset type name. But do I need to do a try get? No, right? I can just say get. I mean, we can try to do. Value or unknown asset type. Well, okay, let's not do that then. Because that doesn't work here, right? So probably we need string view get asset get localized asset type name. Probably. Oh, we have the localization module even here. Perfect. Localization module get try get localized or get localized maybe. No, let's try get localized, I guess. Yeah. And then the localization ID is just our graph asset t type ID. And then we return that value or unknown. Remember is get localization module. Beautiful. That's for the load and that's for the other one. Wait, maybe the localization ID doesn't work like that. Or maybe it does. No, it should, right? Yeah, it does work like that, okay. Open. Unknown O volume graph, perfect. So then we can open our local file. And add a couple more local things. Where is it? Local. No, not that one. Here, local. So I guess Onyx volume. And what is it? volume shader graph, right? Like that. Volume graph. I can get rid of all of those. I think at the top here we would do render graph. Then we have shader graph, which doesn't have probably one, yeah. Let's do render graph, you know, I think this is volume graph. No, let's do. Alright, cool. So I think that should give us now all the asset IDs and names. Or maybe not. Unknown. Or am I not loading that? Ah, I might not load that, right? Because we need to... In the app config, I think I need to specify that. Or do I load all of them anyways? Or maybe I load all of them. Then why is it not working? Step into specific. Probably that one. ID is render graph. But the secondary databases is not loaded or what? Oh no, it is. So I guess I need to add the secondary database. Oopsie. Yeah. That is a bit stupid, not gonna lie. Is it volume graph? I think, right. Okay, now we have it. Perfect. Maybe we do an asset list PO for that. I don't know. Maybe that makes actually more sense. But yeah, I'm not sure. Alright. So we fixed that, which is nice as well. We might want to submit that actually. Wait, do I have the graph editor now multiple times in here? Yeah, I do. Not what we want. Maybe I actually will do that, sorry. So I will duplicate that. Rename that sets PO. We basically move that in there. Now I think yeah, that should be good enough. And then it's an editor module, yeah, here. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will probably move that to the app config. Or something like that. I'm not sure, or maybe we just load all of them. Or we just do load all in the folder. Maybe that makes more sense. Alright, let's continue with the actual thing, which is a shader generator. For this. I think I called it already volume shader generator, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, but we need to, of course, volume graph editor context, yeah. Volume shader graph shader generator. So that's that, and we want to probably I want to do two things. probably want to create two files. One header and one actual shader, right? Most likely. So this one, let's just create the sampler function. So basically what we want is a vec4 get sampler value at vec3 word position, right? And then we open a parenthesis which we escape, or is it double this? Is it like that? How do I do the exclusion for that? SCD format. Escape sequence. Okay, cool. Yeah, so double that. Should escape it. And here we do a \n, \n. Here \n. That should do the trick. Let's try that. Basically, if I now do a CSG sphere here, yeah, let's do that. 10, 10, 20, 40. Save as.
Through the fourth dimension, crash the barriers of space and time into another age.
And then
Time machine.
okay. Fair. Why is that not? Eh? Is that even called? I mean, it is definitely called, right? Otherwise it wouldn't end up in there. And we end up in the CSG sphere, so data graph serializer. No, not here. it not here? Yeah. Ah, wait, because we don't have an out pin, right? So that's why. That's why. I guess we would need not just like the material out. Shadergraph node. What is it even called? The PBR one. This one. So I guess we create one as well, basically for the terrain. CSG sphere volume graph node. Let's open that. Volume value, well, volume out node. Or do I need that? No, I should probably do it like that. It's, I think, easier like that. I'd say it's the easiest to do it like that. Or we don't do it. No, but we kinda have to, right? Yeah, I think we have to. Volume out node. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I can always rename it later. Which I might do. Volume out node. I'll do the same here. And that is basically, let's generate that. Just one in node, right? And nothing out. But that will give us everything we need. And so volume out node. one in. Or we could do two in, right? And we could do this plus F32. Which I'm not sure if it makes sense, or do we do a vector 4? Nah, let's do. Does that even exist? Guess 2 in doesn't exist yet. Maybe we do one. Let's create one, why not? We haven't one in, let's do a 2 in. And let's regenerate again. This is where something I want to look at in a potential later version of the engine. The nodes that I think there is potential to auto-generate them. To remove a little bit of boilerplate as well there. Yeah, let's save, why not? I don't know. But then again, I'm not even sure if fixed 2 in. In type name in type 1 in type 0 get input bin 0. And then here that is basically, let's go to fixed pin 2 in 1 out. That's basically that, right? And then we have as well the create default. with git pin name. This one is volume shader graph, volume graph out node. Awesome. Then this is volume out node again. And that is impin is gradient. ISO value. Basically. Don't need any includes here. Just get the gradient. Get the ISO value. No. Return. Hey, Yui. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So here we want to return a vec4 of basically those values. So we do gradient x, gradient y, and gradient z, and ISO value. That's about it. And we can probably do the same here. Although we don't have an out pin, right? So we can't actually do anything here. I'm not even sure if it makes too much sense to have this on update. But what can you do? Or maybe it does make sense. No, right? Because, I mean, yeah, no, we do run one update to calculate all the values. So it kinda makes sense-ish. Okay. Node graph, well, volume graph editor context. Is there like I don't think we have that. I don't think I can do create node here, right? But I mean, maybe I can. Let's see what that does. Not sure if that works. No, it doesn't. Ah, because we didn't register it yet. So with that, God damn it, really? That didn't work. I mean, maybe it's too early, right? We probably need a new function for that. Or we can not. We can leave that out for now. That's maybe some polish for later. But basically we now do a CSG sphere. We do that into the volume out. Split? No, what is it? Oh yeah, get components. Put that here and then create a vector 3. Something along those lines, right? We probably want to split that as well up. But at that point, maybe that doesn't really make too much sense. Maybe we change that again. Let's do one in. I think it's called Hermite data, right? Because I think that is what it is. At least I think it is. I mean, probably that's it. I think it is that. I mean, probably. It's fine to be maybe not exactly correct. Because I don't think we ever want to... let me think again, maybe? No, I think it's fine like that. think. Maybe not. Maybe we flip it again back. Can't really make my mind up, to be honest. No, let's do it. Switch pin ID. Two in. Invalid pin ID. So yeah, let's do that, and then the CSG sphere we change as well to be 2 in, 2 out. That doesn't exist. God damn it. Really? Guess we just do it then. Two in, 1 out. 2 in, 2 out. Those are like the ones, like up to 4 I want to kind of support, like all kind of different fixed pin nodes automatically after that, or maybe like at 3 we kind of stop, something like that, right? And then you have to do it yourself. But then again, probably with the code generation it would completely get away and we can kill all of them. So that would be that, and then this is 2 in, 2 out, out type 0, out type 1, and then let's do 2 out. Exactly. Basically we do that. Do that. 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 That would be 2 in and then 3 F and F32. Out pin 0 variable name. No, this is vec3. Or actually vec4. Let's do gradient variable name. Or sample variable name. Now let's do a vec3 and a float. Another stat, XYZ, W. That's the that should work. We might want to, yeah, we can maybe do like 2 or 3 out. We could output the vec4 as well directly. I don't know. Let's see, does that build? I'll do a little bit of a shorter stream today because we started late and yeah. We will finish that tomorrow. But I will do a little bit more. Okay, so CSG sphere. Okay, and then that goes basically in here, right? Why is that not? What do I? Can I not? Okay, here I can align it, but that one I couldn't align. Whatever. So if I save that now. What comes out there? Okay. Well, unfortunate. So I guess I cannot do that. Oh wait, yeah, I do remember. It's because we do need to do the same as in the arithmetic nodes. Which is basically this part here. I think we need to do probably the same here. But let's not do that for now. Let's do the out volume node. So actually let's do string u, maybe, of input value, or in pin 0 value is if we are connected. If we are connected, we do this. Otherwise, do this. Oh yeah, okay. Probably fine. And then the same for input 1. And then we output here only one value and another value basically. Input 0. So I think that's better. Oh yeah, and then we build those. And that should now be this into this. Save as. God damn it. Ah, is it because we need to keep those alive as string? Yeah. Maybe we just do it like that so that we have like the temporary here. That should still do the same thing, right? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so that works. We need to do the same for the CSG thing, basically. So we basically copied one of those lines. Because that is basically not this. That is this and that, and then perfect. Because that now should give us a possibility to do something more, which is we should be able to do this into the volume out and this one into a create. Not that this makes a whole lot of sense, right? But it basically allows to do that. And that should save as well pretty nicely. And then yeah, we have here this one. Why is it a vec 3? Hold on. Ah, because we're stupid. That's why. Now it works. So we do a create vec 3. Okay, that's the wrong one. Ten 60. God damn it, what? What? Is it? That's interesting. Okay, we need to fix that. I think I know what it is. That has to go to the list of things we need to fix. It's a funny one. $60. 10. I think that will work now. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, perfect. And that should give us already quite a lot of info and quite a lot of things to do here. We did not include the sources. Oh, the sphere one. Is that because we... Yeah, probably because we did it in the wrong stage, right? I think I should be able to do that. That should fix that. Maybe not. If that is 0 and that is 0. Yeah, perfect. Cool. So that works all, more or less. So what we can do now is we should get one up and running, right? So what we do with this shader graph node, volume shader graph serializer. Okay, well maybe not, or maybe yes. I mean, that saves it as an O shader, right? Which might be fine. But I think actually I would most likely want to save that as a .h or something like that. Deserialize. That is not correct anyways as well. Okay. Where is it used? Probably nowhere that we can. Yeah, we probably have to give the factory from outside, right? Or like the generator from outside. The node graph. Ah, wait. Shader graph. Is it a vector? No. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Probably need to fix that as well. Okay. So that's something we need to think about. Because we will not be able to do that necessarily for the volume graph. The factory needs to be coming from somewhere else. So maybe we give the factory in here. Maybe we do that, yeah. And then we add so that we allow arcs. Or we just do... Or we just call it here, right? Graph. .deserialize. Maybe I just do that. And we kill this. Probably do that. Because then we can give it a factory. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. Okay. Then again, it doesn't really matter too much. Huh? But yeah, let's see. Do I want to do anything else today? Maybe not. I'm a little bit tired already today. When I started the stream, even I was tired. Coffee didn't really help. So I think I will do it a short stream today. Tomorrow I will be back, but probably as well around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, because I have again family stuff to do. But yeah, the plan for tomorrow is finishing that up so that on Monday I can take care of the optimization stuff that I wanted to do for the terrain and more or less finish the terrain. I mean, it probably is too much for one day, but let's see how far we get. But yeah, some good progress overall. Again today, it's a couple of smaller fixes here and there, and we basically have the shader there. And then this is just a thing that we need to include this into another shader that runs basically the compute shader for the terrain. And that's about it. But we need to create quite a lot of stuff, right, for that. because we need to... It's actually not so straightforward. Hold on. Before I turn off the stream, let's look at that again. Because for the shader stuff to work, I mean, I need to basically create all of those headers. Yeah, I will check that out. Might not be... Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Will not be that simple, maybe. I don't know. Surface extraction. It's not in here, right? No. Where do we include that? Ah, here. Yeah, okay, so I actually did it out of my head correctly with the get sample value. Maybe. Yeah, I think I have an idea how to maybe do it. That might actually work. But yeah, I need to... But maybe I want to do something like... With like work with the defines basically. So we do if custom, well, a shader graph. Well, maybe it's just a define, right? And we change the value of the define. So maybe it would be like a define here. And then this is basically just the includes / volume default sdf.age, right? Or default terrain. And this one is replaced with a new define, which just says include custom my terrain.age, right? And then this is in there. That might actually work. And we could do like if not defined shader graph, right? We do it. And otherwise we already take it, whatever it is. And then here we do include. shadergraph. Something along those lines. That might actually work. And with that, we don't really need to do a whole lot. Yeah, that might actually work. Let's do that tomorrow. I have, I think, a good idea how to do that. Alright, thank you very much for joining. Short stream, but a good one nonetheless. So yeah, we see each other tomorrow again. Yeah, probably somewhere between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. Have a nice rest of your Saturday and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.